Hello and welcome to this course. This is Mohammed here, and today I'm going to cover about the summary or the course outline, what we are going to cover in this particular module. So as I mentioned in my previous introduction about the expectations and about the details on what to expect from the students and also what you can expect from this course. So to begin with, what I'm going to cover in this particular module is first I will talk about the server architecture overview. Again, this is not going to be a super complicated architecture review discussion or elaboration. I'll just touch upon what exactly it would look like from the server or from the hardware perspective, what exactly you need. And again, for the business users, it may not be very relevant topic. So if you want to skip this, it's okay to do that. But I would strongly suggest just to know what kind of hardware does it support and like how does the communication work. It's really helpful to know. Next, I will cover like whom is this particular course intended for, and again I have already touched upon that, but I'll just reiterate who can get benefited and why it is important for them to have this particular course to help them in their business as well as in their career. Next, I will touch upon on why we need MSCA, like why it is needed. And again, there are a lot of conditions, prerequisites, and if your organization or your company is using Oracle ERP as a backend or as a ERP software to support the business, and if you're not using MSCA, then definitely you are losing out on a lot of efficiencies and a lot of speed of transactions that you can achieve using the mobile supply chain application. So I will touch upon that. Next, I will talk about the basic business functions, like what are the basic business functions you should do in the using this MSCA, and I can also show you what are the recommended business functions that you should be doing on the mobile rather than doing on the desktop, and what are the things we should prefer to do on the desktop because mobile may support it but may not be very much fruitful to the business. Also, I'll touch upon a little bit on using the mobile supply chain application without having WMS, because I'm assuming here we are not using the Oracle warehouse management system. We are just using the mobile supply chain application, which inherently runs along with the inventory module. So you don't need to have a WMS to use the functionalities of MSCA, and I'll touch upon that in this particular course. Next thing I will talk about is the basic prerequisites, like what are the basic prerequisites for getting started. Like you cannot just go and grab a RF gun and start using this. So you need to have basic infrastructure in place, basic teams that will support those infrastructure in place before you make that decision. Next thing I'll talk about is a little bit of technical, what are the menus and the navigations, and in this section I will also do some live demo on the screens, how it looks like, and typically it will be standard screens. Those screens can be personalized or customized as well, but this is not the focus of this particular course. We will not talk about that. Maybe we'll touch upon a little bit, but we'll not talk about the personalization or any kind of customization to the mobile supply chain planning screen. And also I will talk about the common issues which are reported by most of the business users as well as the IS users or IT users. I can talk about some of the common issues and how do we address them. And then the last section, I will just keep it open for any questions, or again, I know that this is a pre-recorded course, so maybe I will put together some of the frequently asked questions so that if you have anything, or if during the period of this course that retains in the marketplace, if you come across any questions I'm sure you'll be able to post that question under this course, and I'll be able to accommodate them or add those answers to this section so that it will be an interactive placeholder for Q&A, and you can later refer back to this course, because I believe this will be available to you once you purchase this course. It will be available to you as long as you log in and look into the course material. So along with this, I will also put some reference material, and I know that some of them are always available on the internet, but they are very technical and it may be not very convenient for people to go through those technical documents. So I'll try to make it as simple as possible, as easier to follow as possible, because again, I know that nobody likes the technical stuff to go into that detail unless you are really willing to. So this is the course outline which I'm going to cover, and that's what is about this particular section. So see you in the next section. Thank you and have a great day.